Good evening, everyone. Buck just got here. Hi, Buck. I actually had to call him for dinner. He wasn't here. Where were you? Where were you, big boy? Mommy was waiting for you. I'm thinking about putting the food in this bucket this evening because my father-in-law's watching my son. And usually I don't like to leave too long just in case if my son acts up and wants to be held and rocked and all that. So I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Buck, I'm sorry, baby. This evening I can't stay too long. So Buck is here for dinner. I actually had to call him, but he must have been close by because he came quick. For dinner time, he usually, if he's not at the spot and I call him, he comes a lot quicker than when I call him for breakfast. That's for sure. He got so fluffy by his face. Look how fluffy. His hair became so much thicker. Even by his head, so thick. I want you to eat, baby. So then when you go chasing the girls and looking for girls, you have the energy inside of you. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. Get your food first. Get all your proteins and vitamins and everything inside of you before you go searching for girls. So you have the energy to keep up. Today, Buck got another extra pumpkin. So now there's like 2 pumpkins, but the last pumpkin from last week, he's almost done with it. I put ice in his water this evening because it was pretty warm. Today it went up to 80, which I was like shocked. I was like, wow. I was like, what happened to fall weather? It looks like we're going back to summer weather. I couldn't believe it. But now it's pretty beautiful out. Where'd you drop that apple? My side or your side? I don't even know. No, he definitely dropped it on his side, right? Yeah, he dropped it on his side. He dropped one apple on his side, which is fine. He'll get it when he's done eating. I could feel the steam from his nose. Good boy. Good boy. And where did that? Oh, yeah, that apple fell right there. He'll get that afterwards. And now he has butternut squash and grapes and a few grapes. Here you go. Okay, and I have the seeds from the butternut squash, so this is the rest of his dinner. Oh, you know what's funny? A lanternfly fell into the water, but I left it in there. I figure tomorrow I'll take it out of the water because I guess they don't survive in water. It looks like they drowned. Because I notice every time I find a lanternfly, and I know like birds drink from that bowl, so I figured just in case a bird wants to eat them up, I left it in the water. All right, so this evening Buck is a little bit less stinkier than this morning and the other day. He's not so smelly right now, the way he was this morning. This morning was pretty stinky. But I'm gonna stay out here 10 minutes, guys. I'm not gonna stay too long. Then I'm gonna go put my dinner in the oven. Today I'm making chicken in the oven with roasted potatoes. I chop up my potatoes, usually all in pieces. Then I sprinkle a little olive oil on them, garlic powder, smoked paprika, a little bit of salt and pepper, and throw them in the oven. But you have to cover them with the foil first for like the first like half hour, 35 minutes in the oven. So the potatoes get nice and soft. Then I usually take the aluminum foil off to let the potatoes roast for an extra 10 minutes in the oven. Comes out so good. My husband loves it. He loves when I make him the roasted potatoes. Oh, and I put onions too. I chop up white onions, the white sweet onions on the side, like in between the potatoes. So I just told you guys part of my dinner. And then I do drumsticks, chickens in the oven, a little rice. Today's gonna be like a nice, healthy dinner, like a nice, good dinner. My husband usually loves this dinner. You're done eating already? No way. Oh yeah, guys. Look, he's eating. He left the corn. But it's okay. He'll have corn for throughout the night. Buck, around this time of the season, he always eats less corn. It's normal. He does this every year. Every year around this time, he always leaves corn in the bucket. He doesn't eat all his corn. Is he really about to poop there? He's pooping right there. The bucket is right here. Really, Buck? You never pooped that close to the spot. That was really close. You bad boy. You really had to poop that close? Really? You feel proud of yourself to poop that close to your buckets? Yeah, today I gave him the other pumpkin. These two pieces are from the first pumpkin I gave him, and then the other piece is somewhere over there. It's like halfway gone. And now this morning I gave him a new pumpkin, the other small, medium-sized pumpkin I had. And then next week, probably next Saturday, either this Saturday or next Saturday, I'm gonna give him the big pumpkin. You enjoying that pumpkin? Good boy. And the good thing is I heard pumpkins are like natural dewormers for deers when deers eat pumpkins. So that's a really good thing. That's why I love giving him like a whole bunch. So he eats it for a couple days, and you know, if God forbid he was to have worms in his belly, you know, it would cure it. That's why if you guys live anywhere like in woody areas or close by woody areas and you have Halloween pumpkins that use carved and you don't want no more, just dump them in like the woods type of area, like woody areas. And if you do have deers that live close by your homes, they will enjoy it. This one, he enjoys pumpkins. Every year I get him a whole bunch of pumpkins. This is nothing compared to what he usually gets. But right now I'm trying to give him everything a little at a time, not everything in one shot like I did last year. Last year I gave him like 2-3 pumpkins in one shot. And I felt like it was just too much for him. Like, I don't know if he was like overwhelmed, like which one to eat from first. So this time I'm doing it like a week, 2 weeks apart from each other every time I give him a pumpkin. But he's been enjoying them, that's for sure. I just cleared out the camera. I looked at the videos. They were like, because I literally turned the camera on, the trail cam on today. What is running? There's something in between those bushes right now. I just seen it with the corner of my eye. Probably a chipmunk, I'm assuming. Yeah, so my husband put the trail cam back Saturday, this past Saturday, but he forgot to turn it on. So I turned it on this morning. Then I looked through it this evening while I was waiting for Buck to come. And it was just videos of like birds flying by, like making the trail cam go off, like probably flying by like the sensor. Oh my God, you're stepping on your pumpkin. Look at him. It looks like deers wear shoes, like high heels. So funny. You're literally stepping on your pumpkin right now. Really nice. But he's enjoying the pumpkin. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going because my father-in-law worked today and he's actually watching my son right now. I feel bad. I'm sure he's tired. So I'm gonna get going inside. I'm gonna go start my cooking and stuff. I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. Hopefully Buck shows up again and, like, you know, he keeps showing up in the morning. That'll be nice. We'll go back to our morning daily videos. But it all depends with this big boy. Like I said, right now is the time of the season. Bucks, they have like, you know, their minds on something. So there's going to be mornings he shows up and mornings he doesn't show up. But hopefully he shows up tomorrow morning. So I will be back tomorrow morning. I hope everybody has a great day, a great evening, and a good night. And me and this big boy, we will be back soon. He's enjoying the pumpkin and just looking around. Probably seeing if he sees his eyes on a girl, a doe. But Buck is doing great, thank God. He's doing good and he still comes every day, which I'm thankful and blessed for that. All right, everyone. Ciao for now. We'll be back tomorrow.